I'm going to be talking about my transformation stories and talk about the two most important transformations in my life. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Artigu, aka Johan. I love talking about self-improvement, helping out other young men improve themselves from being weak and all that to becoming a man that's independent, is strong, disciplined, and able to take care of themselves and help lift up other men. With me, I've gone through a couple different transformations, but there's two of them that stick out the most for me, and that's what I'm gonna be going over today. I got my notebook here because I wrote it down a little bit to help me stay on track. So let's get into it. So for me, there was two transformations that really changed my life, and it was the first transformation I had and the most recent transformation I had. Those two stick out the most to me because the life I was living before these transformations was pretty crazy. I'm not gonna say the craziest, worst thing, but it's something that, a lot of men nowadays face, and I know they want to transform because I got inspired, I got motivated to want to go for the better, and I know for a fact there's people in the shoes that I was in, and I'm gonna talk about my experiences, my journey throughout it, so hopefully you can get motivated, and I'll also be giving some key points and advice to help you guys out. So my first one, we're gonna talk about my first transformation, my life before the first transformation, and I kid you not, that life was like a pretty shitty one. Like, me looking at it now, like at the moment, some of it was fun. Yes, don't get me wrong, some of it was fun. But then if I were to live that life that I lived during that time now, I would not be pleased with myself whatsoever. So this was about when I was 15. I was just a chubby kid. I loved playing the video games. I'm not gonna lie, I used to play BO3, Fortnite crazy. I ain't gonna lie, BO3 was my game. And that life, I remember, I was just playing a whole bunch of video games. Literally, I got lucky because I wasn't able to abuse it during the school days. My grandma had a little cutoff, but on the weekends I was playing all day. And on the days I could play on the weekdays, it was literally from morning to sunrise. Oh, from sunrise to sunset, even past. I was playing 12, 14, 15 hours a day. And it's like, that life was not that very, it wasn't that pleasing. Like, don't get me wrong, I had fun playing the game. But now, if I were to do that now, I would literally go mentally insane. Like, recently, I've been playing a lot of the game. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've been playing the game a lot recently, but it has given me no benefit. But I was eating a lot of junk food. And I was beating my shit a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. And I remember there was times I would look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, damn, my face fucking looks all fucked up. I'll probably put clips and videos. And I was like, my face was fucked up. I was fat. I wasn't really happy with myself. I was eating a lot of junk food. And it was like, I would always see, with me, I was watching anime at the time. I was like, damn, I want to be like Goku. That's an inspiration for a lot of guys. Then when I see bodybuilding, I'm like, damn, I really want to be strong. I want to get the respect because those guys that are fit get respect from others and shit. And I was like, you know what? I got to make this change. So that was with that first one. That was before I decided to make the change. And my recent one was, I have to tell this story, the barbershop story. And what this story was, I remember this was a little bit after I dropped out in college, December 14, 2024. And I remember this was around April. I'm not too sure the date. It was around April. And after I dropped out, it's like, yes, I was kind of still working out, but it's like, oh, I already had this physique from football and all that. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to lose him. So I wasn't barely doing cardio at all. I was half-assing my workouts, and I started eating a lot more junk food. I was eating like if I was still an athlete because I was burning so much more calories. Some of it was junk food, some of it still was healthy foods. But then I started drinking, and that shit fucked me over a lot. So I'm gonna tell you about the barbershop story. Like I was saying, that I remember there was a day I was in the barbershop and I was getting a cup and I was drinking, and I seen my face within the mirror, when you get in a cup, and I'm like, damn, who the fuck am I? I seen my face because, before that I was drinking, eating all this bullshit. I'm like, I'm good, whatever. I'm still working now, doing the bare minimum. But it's like the bare minimum only gets you so much. It's like, yeah, it helps you build that foundation. But then it's like, if you don't take care of the other aspects and factors, you're going to fuck your life over, which I did. And I remember I looked at my face. I'm like, who the fuck am I? I remember seeing my face all fucking puffed up. And I was so bloated. And I remember leaving that barbershop and I looked at my belly and I'm like, what the fuck have I done to my life? I lost control of that physique that I had, that I built so hard. Grinding day in the mornings, the nights, the fucking two-a-days, all that. Grinding all that just to throw it away for a couple fucking minutes of pleasure, a couple hours of pleasure. And I felt disgraced. I'm not gonna lie. I felt disgraced with myself. And at that point, I felt like real shit. And I remember it's like I was trying to figure this all out, like, my life, what am I gonna do now that I dropped out? Like, yeah, I picked up a job, right now to have a current cash flow in, but that's not what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to be a self-improvement coach, helping out other men improve their life. And I want to make money from it. Of course, I want to make money because I want the time freedom and the location freedom. But then my purpose is I want to help out men from those points that, they're unmotivated, they're fat, they lack the discipline, they're just lost in life to improve it. Well, they enjoy life, they have a physique they're proud of, they're able to build a connection with people around them. Not only that, be able to take care of themselves, doing the right habits to help them move forward. And I remember that after that barbershop day, I was fucking serious. And this is where I'm going to talk about, the journeys through the transformations. So when I got motivated and shit, I was like, all right, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go hard in the gym. The first time, I remember, this is when I was first starting to work out. I was starting playing sports and all that, but I remember the first transformation, I started doing a little bit more of the body weight. I didn't really have access to the gym. I was doing more of the body weight, push-ups, sit-ups, squats. And I remember after the first day, my body was shot to shit. I remember it was 200 push-ups, 200 squats, and 200 sit-ups. It took me like 2 hours to do, but I got it done. And after that day, I felt good. The next day, I was in fucking complete sore. I was completely sore, but I felt good. I felt accomplished because I'm like, if this is how I'm going to feel after putting in the work, I want this feeling. So from there, I kept going on with that, and I got into the gym, and that's where everything changed for me in my life. And I was blessed because, like, I would say like 2-3 months after I got into the gym, that's when I started playing football. And it's like that journey, me playing football, even helped me with my, physical improvement tremendously. And the mental aspect that came with it was amazing. And things like I want to touch up on, before I went through transformations, like how I felt. Like I was saying, at first I felt motivated, I felt great. And even with the second, my most recent transformation, I felt amazing starting it off. But then with my first transformation, I was more motivated and disciplined for a while, since it was my big first transformation. I remember where I started getting the doubt was once like the football was getting rigorous, once like everything was getting rigorous, and like trying to like balance out life. But I didn't let that stop me because I felt like complete shit, like with the life before, being a fat chubby kid, people mocking me looking ugly and all that shit. And I was like, nah, I didn't like that lifestyle. I wanted to improve it. And I remember as I was going through it, there was people that I was friends with. They're like, yo, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what you want? Like, you want steroids, whatever? You looking crazy. You looking nice, bro. Like, put me on. It's like some of those people, like, was my mains. And it was there before I had the transformation. But then there's some of them that wasn't my mains. They're like, oh, like, yo, bro, put me on. Like, shit that, like, in the past when they was making fun of me, they was like, nah, bro, that's when we was, like, kids. And like, nah, fuck you, nigga. But it was crazy. Because I'm like, I think about it, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. It's like they respect me now because of the physique and all that. And now with my recent one, it's like, at first I felt motivated. I'm like, I need to change my life because it was literally destroying me. I'm like, how can I be someone that wants to help people if I don't even look the part? Where's my credibility? And that's what helped me strive. But then with the second time with the transformation, I wasn't as motivated and as disciplined, because with the first part, at least I had more of the discipline and more of the reason of the why, because I wanted to be great with football. That was more my focus. Be great with football, look amazing, and, look amazing, feel amazing. But now it was like more of the, I'm doing it for myself. And this is what leads into my second point. Why is this light red? Hey, yo. But yeah, the second point was the points. Oh, I talked about the points of giving up and the motivation. And something with the second transformation, my recent one, was I almost gave up because I'm like, damn, am I just gonna fit the typical Dominican stereotype? And it's like, for like when you're in these moments, like, yeah, you first start and like you reach like the first challenge. I remember the recent one, I reached a challenge and I'm like, damn, it's like, am I just gonna fit the like typical Dominican stereotype? Oh, I'm just gonna become fat. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna just bitch about work. But then it's like, I was just me having a low moment. And it's crazy because you look at my content and all that, it's like, I'm always motivational. I'm always telling you, push hard, go hard and all that. But then there's times where it's like, as much motivation as I give, there's times where like everybody reaches their low points, and there was points with me where it hit me hard, and it was like me thinking about like, damn, should I just give up? It's like, is this just all a dream? But it's like, I'm glad I didn't listen to that, because oh my God, why is this flashing? I apologize for anybody. But it's like, I know that's not the end. If I gave up then I would fucking put all the work that I put just gone down the drain. And it's like, there was already so many people looking up to me because of my work ethic and all that. So I had to push forward. And I kid you not, when you reach that point in any transformation, I kid you not, that moment of you wanting to give up, it's just a momentarily thing. I promise you. keep pushing through that. Show up even though you feel like giving up. And I promise you, that's what I did, and it helped me keep going forward. And that's why I'm still able to do the things that I'm able to do, because if I would have gave up then and just fall into this norm, knowing the possibilities of the amazing things that we can do nowadays, it's like, I'm so glad I kept pushing forward. So it's like, if you feel like giving up, keep going forward. And even if you have to use motivation to take you out of that points where you don't feel good, use it. Because I promise you, as much as people tell you, yeah, don't rely on motivation. Yes, don't rely on motivation 100% of the time. But if you need motivation to drag you out of a dark place, to keep going, do that. And then from there, compound it with discipline. And that's what I did countless times. And I promise you, it works. It works. I promise you. Next, so now we're going to go over the key points and my transformations. After, I started hitting the points where I was happy with myself, with that lifestyle I was living now, the physique I was having, there was things that made me realize why my transformation was able to be successful as it was. The first one being the importance of being uncomfortable. That's something that helped me throughout my transformation. When you're going through the transformation, there's going to be a lot of times where you're going to hit uncomfortable walls. And I promise you, these walls that you hit of being uncomfortable, those are the walls and those are the challenges that's going to help you grow the most. Because comfort is the biggest killer when it comes to transformations. The second you get comfortable, or you start getting too comfortable, you slowly go from being uncomfortable to getting comfortable, that's the moment you're going to slow down. That's the moment your progression is going to die down. And I kid you not, you want to say fuck that comfortability. I probably said the word wrong, but who cares? Fuck being comfortable, because it's not gonna help you grow. And I've seen it multiple times. There's been times where I got uncomfortable recently with me playing video games. I'm not gonna lie to you. Last week I played a shit ton of video games. I'm probably like 20 something hours. And guess what? That's 20 something hours I could have put towards this business, helping people improve. Yes, I still post a couple of pieces of content. Yes, I still got my workout in. And yes, it felt good. But it's like the productivity that I know I could have had was even better. Like there's a saying, the great could have been greater. If there's something that they did that they stopped them from being even greater. But like I'm saying, with you being uncomfortable, I hate that this is flashing right now. So you being uncomfortable, like with me, it helped me grow so much, because I remember the times in football with the 2 days, the hot practices, the cold practices, battling through injuries. And I remember during those times, I had two choices. And the choices was give up now, look like a loser, and regret it down the line, or say, fuck that shit. I'm going to embrace this because this is going to make me stronger. It's going to make me stronger. It's going to help me achieve that win that I want to get for my team. It's going to help me improve myself as a player, as an athlete. And I remember just these scenarios going through my head. I'm like, nah, I want to come out better than this. I want people to look up to me and be like, yo, he's hard. Like, he's like another David Goggins, but I don't want to be like David Goggins. I want to be my own person. I want to be known as Johan, that fucking guy. He's a beast. He's able to do what he says he's gonna do. I remember those times. I look back at it now. Every time I've been uncomfortable has helped me grow more as a person than me being comfortable. And even my recent transformation, what I had to do, I didn't like doing cardio. I said, fuck that excuse. What I did, started playing flag football, something I found fun for cardio. Not only that, I started doing incline walk on the treadmill. I kid you not, 15 minutes, 15 incline between 2.5 to 3 speed. I've been doing that, and it helped me shred weight like that. The diet, I just started eating much less of the junk food, cut out most of the sugars, and guess what? My body was transforming like that. Started taking up the increase in protein intake, body transformed like that. Phone ran out of storage right there. It don't matter. Enjoying and all that, I just cut it off. Like the sugar, yes, it feels good at the moment, but it's like overall it's bad for you. But it's like, of course I treat myself, so I have a balance 80-20, but it's like I treat myself, and so I don't relapse, and I'm able to still continue moving forward. Next, I was talking about you have to enjoy that journey. That me personally, throughout that time, even though there was ups and downs, I enjoyed the journey. Like, don't get me wrong, there was times I didn't want to show up, but I still did, and there was times that I loved that I showed up. It's like, imagine like the times with both my transformation, I started liking my physique, just going in the gym and just flexing, seeing my arms cut up big, seeing the abs and all that. It's like, it feels amazing. I ain't gonna lie, for me, it felt really amazing. With my recent transformation and the first one, it felt amazing seeing that. And it's like, I kid you not, that's something you should be able to do. Enjoy that journey, because the journey, it will be long. Me, when I look, every time I look back on it, like on my path with the things I've done, I'm like, damn, I'm so glad I was doing this and not that. And then, like, of course, there's things that I'm like, yo, I wish I didn't do that. But it's like, there's nothing I could do about the past. All I can do is make sure I don't do it in the future. And it's like, bro, it's amazing. The experiences, opportunities, and it's like the times that just go by, the challenges you get through. And it's like, it felt all amazing while I was going through it. And lastly is just the experience of both transformations. Like, overall, I'm so glad I did it. And I will tell anybody that wants to transform themselves, go for it. I kid you not, you will feel a lot more happy with yourself going for a transformation that's helping you be happy, helping you be physically strong, look physically good, helps you mentally, as opposed to just coping with life with drugs, going partying, doing clubbing and all that. And it's like, I kid you not, I did the transformations and I'm happy with the results I have. Of course, there's much more to go, but it's like, I have to be happy for what I've done and what I've gained. It's like, well, you have to enjoy what you've gained, because tomorrow isn't even a promise. You have to be happy with the progress you've made. If you're not happy with it, go put in the work. And I promise you, whether it's a week, a month, or 3, you're going to be happy with the work you've done, and you're not going to be happy with the work that you avoided. That being said, that was, how I was able to transform, just making sure I didn't miss anything. Just how I was able to transform, giving you guys a couple ideas. And it's like, honestly, if I know I was able to do it, I know you can too. And it's like, it just comes down to simply show up when you need to. Say fuck comfortability. Find people that have a similar path to you, that have a similar mission to you of wanting to improve, and just enjoy it. Just have fun. Just have fun with it. There's going to be times where you're going to want to quit. There's going to be times you're going to be unmotivated. Like I said, use motivation to take you out of the dark places and the bad times, and never fucking get given to the bad emotions, because I promise you're going to beat them each and every time. That being said, I'm proud of you guys for watching to the end. The Mindset Protocol, that's where I help you with your own transformation. Basically, doing things that I did for my transformation to help it and make it be a success. And if you don't want to buy that, it's totally fine. Keep watching YouTube videos and let the free information help you transform your life. And when you trust me enough, I will say go purchase it, because there I will talk about more exclusive things. But that being said, top link in the description. I believe in you. If I can do it, I know you can do it. That being said, go grab Choose Your Life, fellas.